Well, it's Margaret here from M.E.s Orchids, and I'm in the grow room. And what am I doing in the grow room? Well, I need just to water a couple of my Vandas. The Vandas, not this last lot, but the newcomers as I call them. Now this one here, you'll see in here, this is, let's just show you. And then that's Vanda, here we go. Curviflolia. Alright, and believe it or not, this one, see all those roots down there, this one was in this basket here, and when I checked, I thought, am I going to get this humongous Vanda out of that basket? And the reason I want it out is, you see this big root here? If I lift it up, that big root there made it all awkward. And you'll see some of those roots down there which are brown, those are dead ones. So I've managed to get it in here, and it's growing, it's got new tips on, and it's got a nice growing tip there. And I just water it that way, and this big vase here just holds it nicely, and until I can find something suitable for it to hang in, what I'm wanting, see that's where it goes there, what I'm wanting is something, now let's just see, it's a bit awkward isn't it, because I've got the light against me, right. This is the, let's just turn that humidifier off, it's only 64%, I'm trying to keep the humidity up. This is the big Rinco Stylis Peach, that's the one, that humongous root from there dropped off. So I was very oh no, I think it might have been from that part there. So I was very disappointed, but see how that hanger goes all the way up to there. So that's what I'm wanting. I'm wanting one like that, and it'll fit on the other side here. And then that nice Vanda Curviflolia can sit there. So this here now, this gets watered every day. Look at that big root developing there. And these are the other two that came with it. That one and this one, and I've just put them in vases at the moment. And let's bring that back up so we'll get a bit of light in here. And this is the M.E.s falcata, and that's that big nice inflorescence there, and that root's extended, and we've got the big root at the back. Just, you can probably just see a little pointy, that's the root. Oh, this is that nice Dendrobium lichang Yi Miriam, that's Secundum by Samili, or something like that, and that's where I've managed to hang that. Terrific that, thrilled to bits with that. Right, so, oh, while I'm here, this one, this is my Tolumnia scandens. This is the species one. And look, can you see there? So that was the root. And then it's sending out a runner. So that one's fine. This one can't make its mind up yet. But let's hope it's going to be fine. Right. Now let me just show you what I'm doing. Okay. And maybe if I put the light on, excuse me a minute, it'll send you out of focus, but can't be helped. Right. Okay. And I'll do this now, and then I can go back and go over some of the others. Okay, now these are the newcomers, and that's Vanda miniata. And can you see the nice growing tip there? And I think that's a new growth thing to say. Okay. And look at this one here. Right, so I've got that one there. Oh, that's the exciting bit. Can you see? Can you see down there? And down there are two, and I don't know whether that's normal because they're either, oh no, the one's on one leaf axil and one's on the other. They are, can you see down there? They are flowers. Oh, you see them better from here, can you? There and there, look at that. So, I must be doing something right. I think it's all this hard work on my part, because I tell you what, I've never had such hard work in all my life. And you've got to get your things right, your environment right. You've got to start then to realise what your orchids need, and then until you get that right, they won't bloom for you. And you know, I've waited that long for blooms. Now this one here is Lucinary, that one. And this is the one that I've got two of now. But, you know, I can't be upset about that, because I mean, at the end of the day, I've got two chances of blooming. And let me have a look in here. You see, this one has bloomed before. And why? Because there it is. So somewhere there might be an inflorescence coming through. Right, now let's just bring this little water up here. Now this has got a fertiliser in, and I've done 2 lots of fertiliser today. I've got one where I've put it in my little fertilising sprayer, not the big one that I call Lance, not that one, and that had a calcium and the NPK. This one's just had calcium, and this was to TDS of 135. The other in the container was a TDS. I've not done the pH. That was 150. Okay, so what I've done with these is they're in this round open weave basket, and the reason I've put them in there is I've put them in with some sphagnum moss, and if I let them just drop in there now, what will happen there is they will hydrate more easily. Just bear with me a minute, that's it. And then I put them in these 2 vases here, which then they can drip into, and they don't dry out as quick. There we go. So let me just take you back over here. And so this one here is peaches, and that's in this glass vase. There we go. So that's got one root that's hydrating anyway. And this is the other one, and this is peaches. Now that, when those 2 come out, that will go in to be hydrated and fertilised. And let's just manoeuvre things slightly around so that you can see what's happening. This one here, I painstakingly unwrapped this the other day. This is Vanda Falcata Chutanu, and put it in this container here, and it's got that nice root. So it's it was in that little tiny pot, but I didn't feel that there was enough aeration to go to those roots. So that's been potted up in that one. And there's the other one there. Oh yes, that was the little pot it was in. That's the other one there. And this is Baby Angel. And there's that. What am I thinking? It's a new growth. And these will get watered as well. Because, can you hear? Bone dry these are. And this is one that I've just acquired. And this is I can't say the word. M.E.s Sunlight. And that was the one that was in that media that had gone off. But I do believe that growing tip there has grown a fraction. So that one stands there anyway. And let's just have a look. Oh, these two here, this big one here, that's BLC Pink Diamond. Okay, so that was one potted up. Let me move that one. There. And that's the other one behind it. There we go. And so they're not getting watered at the moment. I need them to just settle in, and hopefully new roots will start to appear. Now this little Vanda here, there, do you like the way I've done that little hanger? And that little white thing you can see there is just a speck of sphagnum. And this is only a miniature. This is Ampelacea, but it's Ascocentrum. And there, and you see that root? It's got that root there, and it's got that one, and it's got a little green tip on that, and that's all it's got. So that was the one. This is the basket that big Vanda curvifolia came out of. Anyway, so that one isn't getting watered. Not until maybe it'll get watered in the next couple of days. Well, it won't get watered. It'll just get gently sprayed. And let's show you what I did with this one. Okay, let's have a look at this one. This is Cattleya cernua. Alright. And this has only got a couple of roots, but there's a new eye there. Can you see that new eye? And there's an eye there, but I think that one's dried up. And there's a little bit of a tiny root. And it has flowered, because you can see where the flower's been. But it just fitted in there, that little back bulb there. And I will just lightly spray that. Let me just have a look there. I was thinking maybe a root might come out of it. But that had to be mounted, or straight away. I couldn't leave that one. And so I've had a really busy time, but certain things you just can't leave. And this one now, this is the Barker area, and see that little root there. Now this morning, or was it yesterday, that little tip had sealed up. I thought, oh dear, I've lost that root now. But look, it's come back again. And I've got a couple of leaves that might just die on me, but I'm not too worried. That one just sits here. Dead chuffed with that one. And if I the Sergioria and the Phalaenopsis are down on that bottom shelf, so I can't show you them yet. I'll save that and do that on another video. And I just thought I'd show you these. Right. So this is Phalaenopsis amboyensis with that tiny inflorescence that doesn't know whether it wants to grow yet. And that's been fed and hydrated. That root's come down. That root's gone right through there. So this one is enjoying it. And they get fed and watered. Well, they get watered every day. And they get fed quite often. Now this is the other one. And this is Samira. And this is the one that I took off the mount and then remounted it. So that's got new roots. Can you see? Got a new tip coming out of that one. It's got that new root there. It's got that new root there. And it's got that new root there. So all in all now, things are settling down. Excuse me, just behind me now. Things are settling down. That's the Phalaenopsis parishii, and I do believe that's enjoying that mount, and that's all that we can ask. Let me just show you this one. And this is one I put on here, and this is let's have a look what this one is. This is Cattleya Seagull's Gem, which is Mulleri by Luteolia. And look at that. Can you see? There and there. So once they take to a mount, it doesn't take them long. It absolutely amazes me. You know, within the space of 2 or 3 days, and they'll romp away. And here we go. These are the two little Tolumnias. One's Corona, and the other's, let's have a look what it is, Brown Bush. And what I'm wanting to do with those is put them on this piece of wood here. Now I did put this Dendrobium williamsii on that one, but I'm not sure whether it's the right spot actually, because I'm not sure whether that's a highlight one. So if it isn't, that's going to have to come off later on today. And that one's for the one Tolumnia, this one here. That was for the other. So that still leaves me 2 little crevices. Or oh, let me have a little drink of my tea. And let's have a look at this one. Here we go. Look at that growth. And we've got another one coming there, behind that root. And that's Laelia rubenscens, the one that nearly rotted on me last year. So all my perseverance and hard work's paying off, and it has been hard work. I'm not going to deny that, because you know, don't be fooled if you think you're going to grow orchids and it be easy. I tell you, it isn't going to be easy at all. Now this is the other Vanda Costylis Lucinary by Prelaw, and this is Joy Irene, and this is just come in here and with its roots, and I can't see anything there at the moment. See, these other dead roots I'll just cut off. I'm wanting 2 more of these little round baskets here, and then let's just take that one out now. Oops. Maybe I have to take this one out first. See what I mean? Sorry about that. And then they just go back in there, and all that excess water will just drain away. Right, let's put that one there, and let's bring the other one up. And this is the same one as I've already got. Is it the one that's already... No, that's the Vanda Miniata that's got the flowers coming in it. Let's just quickly put that over there, and there we go. There we go. That's got nice growing tips, can you see? And these, like I say, some of these have got the dead roots. Can you see them here? I'll cut them off. They're neither use nor ornament. And then I'll get 2 more round baskets like that and put them in, and then I don't have to worry so much about hydrating them every day. So what we'll do now is we'll bring this one over. This is the peaches, and that can sit in there now, and that can get hydrated. So that's it at the moment. I think I'm going to have a rest now, because it's all hard work. I'm going to, when I retire in May, I'm going to write down, I think I might start with the alphabet and go through the alphabet and then decide how many orchids that I've got. And then I think there must be an awful lot now, but that's what you want, that's what you crave for. I was undecided whether or not I would ever get all these in here, and but believe it or not, I have done. And maybe there is still a little bit of room. You see that one? I have to be careful because I can't put it under this big one here while it's dripping. But the 2 glass vases that we've just had, they can stand here. And we've got huge growths on everything. This is the Pamela Hetherington, that's that, can you see there? A new pseudobulb coming out there. And this is, I don't think you'll see them this end. Those are the roots on my Pastoral Innocence. That's absolutely going mad. It's sending new roots out everywhere. So I'll take my leave of you today, and you enjoy the weekend now. Oh, let me just show you. That's exciting, isn't it? Woo! That's the Angraecum. Look at that. Nice new roots. So like I say, enjoy your weekend, and thank you for joining me again. And we'll come back, probably not this weekend unless something dramatic happens, but we'll come back at some point. Take care now. Bye bye.